Hello, this is Kane, and this is a guide to downloading and installing custom fonts. First thing you want to do is open your internet browser. In this case, I'm using Mozilla Firefox. Head to the site dafont.com and look around. Look for a font you like. Pick something out good. In this case, I'm using Chopin Script. I hit the download button, click Save, select where I want to save it, save it. It finishes downloading. I minimize the browser, and I've saved it to the desktop. I extract it to a folder, open the folder, copy the font file inside. And now I go to C, or my computer, C, program files, or not program files, but actually Windows, fonts. Open there, and this is the folder that Windows stores all of your fonts in. Right click anywhere and hit paste, and Windows will automatically install it. And now your font is installed. So let's make sure that it's working. I go to Start, Programs, Accessories, Notepad, and in here I am just going to make sure that it works. So I change the font, obviously, because I don't want a default Times New Roman to test a completely different font. As you can see right there, we have success. Now, just to clean things up, I go and I delete both of the excess files because I no longer need them, and I like a nice clean desktop. It makes your computer restart faster. But you don't have to. If you want to store them for later on down the line, that's fine, go ahead. And that was really simple, so I'm just going to run through it again with a different font, this time English. So I click the save button, I choose where I want to save it to, minimize the browser, come to where I've saved it at, extract the file to a folder, open the folder, find the font, copy the font, and head to my computer, operating system, C, Windows, fonts, paste. Once again, I go to Notepad, check it out, make sure it all works. And we have success once more. So that's good to know. Now, I've been using script fonts for these two examples, so I'm going to go look for something a little bit different. Right here, I go and I look for a nice alien font, but I failed to notice that this is in the dingbats category. Dingbats are not real fonts. They insert symbols for font characters. They can be useful if you're finding certain symbols and you need to resize them a lot. But if you're looking for an actual font, it's really annoying to find dingbats. So I look for a different category of fonts. These fonts are designed primarily for initials, such as you would find in an old medieval book. Once more, these fonts really are not really good typing fonts or anything, but they can be useful for signatures, avatars, that kind of thing. So I already have Planet Cosmos, so I like the look of Space Age. I'm going to try and download that. Once more, I download it to the desktop. I go to where it's downloaded on the desktop, right click, extract to here, open the newly created folder. Now here it has two files. What I want is the font file. If you have multiple font files, you can just double click them. You will see a preview, as sometimes there are multiple versions of one font with minor differences. Anyway, I continue where I was, and that looks good. So here's a little bit more of an advanced part. Once more, I'm going to dafont, and in this segment, I'm going to highlight the different uses of dafont. Here I'm looking for Asian fonts, and you'll notice a little tag there that says what character sets it supports. By default, all fonts will support A through Z, lowercase and capitals, and the numbers, but accents and Euro characters are not by default supported, and the font creator has to include them. That's why you'll notice some fonts have those tags and some do not. Um, Now, they don't always necessarily have all of the characters supported, but you can check easily by typing in what text you're looking for here. And so I choose the A from my name in English pound sign, and I look through all the fonts that were just on that page, and many of them do not display correctly, but there are a few that look decent, and they do display them.